But I feel like at one point Deshaun Watson might have to pull an AB and he might just have to start like shit talking the team or something. Like I don't see what else he's got to do. Like how else can you make it more clear? Like
this is
even
this
better.
is the Antonio speed run on crack, dude. Antonio Brown was in
He
the
got
NFL.
everything. All he needs is like domestic violence and maybe like him smoking weed, and he's got like every possible fucking thing you can do wrong in the NFL.
And again, Zion's part of the new generation where it's the game is really gravitated towards taking threes. Like we see every position taking threes. Like
Here's another Varun, you're not thinking about this. I don't think Zion is signed to clutch yet. So I mean, if LeBron needs to pitch him.
Yeah, but could you do that? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but
actually, who's that? Is that Raul Neto?
Is that Raul Neto?
Okay, never mind. You could probably do that, honestly.
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed Podcast. As always, my name is Boaz, and I'm joined by where the fuck's Lemire, man? Lemire's
where the fuck is this dude? Like we told him to get on right now.
It's supposed to be Aaron, and there's there's just nobody there. I don't know who I'm pointing to. It's just Aaron.
I don't know. I mean, we told him to get on, man. I don't know what's up.
We did, and I mean, well, to be honest, I mean, this is probably gonna be less awkward, right? Without Lemire,
it's not too bad today, honestly.
It's still awkward. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's palpable, but maybe a little bit less awkward than usual. Regardless. With that being said, we got a good episode for you today. Without further ado, let's get into it. As always, we like to start off our episodes with our highlights of the week, and there's no other option, so it's just you got to start us off, man.
Why don't you start us off? You never start us off.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. I'll start us off. Yeah, let's do it. We can actually circle back around because I got one big one, and then I have a few kind of like smaller ones.
Oh, okay.
I'll start you off. Some football ones. Let's talk about football. We haven't talked about football in a while. Derrick Henry, I saw got leaked that he might be on the Madden cover. That's like,
really?
A leaked Madden cover. Yeah, it could be Derrick Henry. Honestly, if you asked me like a few weeks ago, I probably would have said it might have been Aaron Rodgers, but then I remembered Aaron Rodgers used to he's already been on a Madden cover before.
Really?
So
I don't remember him being on
I think Madden 12, I believe. I think he's on there. So yeah, so I mean it makes sense. Derrick Henry, 2,000 yards, right? Kind of makes sense. I don't know who else it would possibly be. And the other one I had is Isaiah Wilson. We did our gauntlet. If you haven't seen that yet, have you seen what happened with him?
Yeah.
A few days ago, it started off really funny. A few days ago, actually, it was his birthday. And the Titans made a birthday post, but not for him it was on the same day as his birthday, but not for him. It was for like some random singer, like I never heard of. I think he was like in Glee or some shit. Like he's like not even like a singer, he's like a singer, but like / actor, whatever. And one of the comments was just like, yo, damn, you guys really gonna shade Isaiah Wilson like that? So he retweeted that, and like everyone started was like, damn, holy shit, Isaiah Wilson and Titans, man, it's not looking good. Well, I mean, and then a few days later, recently, he just tweeted out and he goes, "Fuck this, I'm not playing football." And then, like specifically with the Titans, I don't know. I'm paraphrasing a little bit.
How are you gonna shade Isaiah Wilson? I mean, like his own career is his own fault at this point. He's done. He's literally.
Have you seen anybody do anything like this? Like this is impressive. I'm gonna be honest with you because he did this Antonio Brown speed run. He did.
This is the Antonio speed run on crack, dude. Antonio Brown was in
he
the
got NFL. Everything. All he needs is like domestic violence and maybe like him smoking weed, and he's got like every possible fucking thing you can do wrong in the NFL. Like if he just gets that like off his bingo card, if he just gets domestic violence and smoking weed, he literally has everything. Because he had a DUI, he got COVID like twice. Then he just goes to the team. They didn't answer the team, like whatever. Like he just didn't tell them for like a bunch of months, like what he was doing. Then, I mean, I guess like those three things are already like big enough. Yeah. So all he needs to do is maybe like Reuben Foster, like find a gun in his bathtub.
And he did a Dwayne Haskins. He was on New Year's Eve. He was on a boat with a bunch of strippers.
Without mask. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. So he maybe needs like, So who's the guy who had a dead body found in his bathtub? Like I forgot it was like an NFL quarterback or something.
What's his name? It's the guy on the Saints. What's his name? Number 20.
Janoris
Jenkins.
Oh, is it Janoris Jenkins? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, he just needs something weird like that. Like he needs to get investigated by the police, and I think he's got like the bingo card, the NFL bingo card of just like all the fuck ups you could possibly do. But yeah, I think he might be done with football just altogether, and that's without ever playing a single snap.
No, he played 4 snaps. He played a kneel down, and he played some special team snaps. So
that's fucking crazy. Yes, that was my, I got 2 Titans highlights, I guess. I don't know, maybe a Titans fan, maybe a foreshadowing.
No, bro, ready to die, right, Boaz?
For now, maybe if Jimmy G is the quarterback, I told you there's going to be a fucking decision episode, and the Titans could be a team there. I have another one, the NHL. Talk a little bit about hockey. They had a few outdoor games, so they had one in Lake Tahoe. And who would have thought that if you have ice and you're in high elevation and it's like sunny, that the ice would melt. So the game had to get postponed like fucking like 7 hours because players started slipping. The ref fucking like fell over because the ice started just melting, so you couldn't skate on it.
Are you so what the ice? Oh, that's hilarious.
The ice started melting. So the game was at noon, and they had to postpone until like 9. So yeah, they had to like. So they played the first period, and it was like unbearable. So then they just postponed, and then they played like the last. And they're like asked like, how does it feel, guys? And it's like, damn, it feels so weird because it's like playing 2 games because like you played one period, just 9 hours, just sat in the fucking locker room, and then came back and played 2 more. It's very strange. And then the NHL commissioner, if you think Rob Manfred's, dumb, whatever, he was just like, yeah, we didn't think about it. Like, who would have thought that fucking the sun would make, ice melt. That's crazy. And then another one, the NHL now, like, dude, big things are happening with the NHL. They're now fighting against other countries. I guess they're going against other countries.
What do you mean?
There's a player on the I'm reading this off right now. So the New York Rangers. There's a player, I'm gonna totally butcher his name. It's a Russian dude, so I feel like I should be able to say his name, but I'm gonna totally butcher it. Artemi Panarin. That's what his name is. So he used to play in Russia overseas, like when he was younger, like when he was like a teenager or something like that. Now they're coming out. His coach is coming out that he like beat up some girl like almost to death. Like he beat the shit out of her.
Oh no.
But the coincidence is that they all of a sudden all this shit came out right when he started protesting against Vladimir Putin, and there's his big opposition leader, and he was just talking mad shit about how like Russia is like how he doesn't like the whole like economic system there, and how like they're not respecting the veterans there, and how like the country's like fallen off completely, and he just started criticizing the country all over. And it's just very coincidental that all of a sudden the moment he started saying that shit comes out. So the New York Rangers, instead of just being completely like neutral, they take a side and like, we believe him. He didn't do this shit. And then they even put there that it's they put some comment in there. They're like, we're in support of him as he's fighting against a country, whatever, a tyrannical country. So yeah, I mean, the New York Rangers and the NHL as a whole, they're going to get up against Russia and Vladimir Putin.
That is not where I expected that story to go, but that's interesting.
I told you, it's crazy. Yeah. It's fucking crazy that this is all happening. That and the story's like from 2011, like whatever, that whole like that incident supposedly or like allegedly supposed to happen in 2011, and yeah, he was like young as fuck when that happened. So it's just a very weird story, and it's very like just a coincidence of it. Just the moment he starts talking shit about Russia and criticizing like the government, all of this shit starts coming out. So yeah, those were my 2 kind of small highlights of the weekend. I got one big one after you're done. And go ahead.
All right. So you've been sort of like some of my highlights of the week recently. You've kind of known, but have you heard the Mariners? What was he? He resigned, and then I had to resign after this. But like the Mariners vice president. Or no, something?
I'm not. See, I don't know this one. No.
Okay. This one's fun. So basically, he did this interview, which apparently was some like club for like Mariners fans to like join in and ask him questions, and. So basically he gets on there and he just starts talking about how he can't be fucked to spend money. So basically, like without even asking a question, he just goes,
I kind of respect that.
I know. He just straight up goes like, yeah, man, hey, what did he say? He was just like, other teams got hit by COVID hard, but we jacked up our parking prices for all the players to make them pay more. And we got back at, that's like the first thing he said. I'm paraphrasing here. But then they start getting into the questions.
So wait. So I want to ask you this. So he wanted like a round of applause. Like he's like, yeah, we charged up all of our players more, and we fucking fined them and shit. Like, and he wanted like the whole room to stand up and fucking even a standing ovation there for that.
Yeah, basically.
That's okay.
Oh, and it only gets weirder from here. So basically, as the interview goes on, so basically there's this thing, and you know how there's minor league baseball, major league baseball. So there's this thing called service time, where like if the player is in your minor league system for a certain amount of time, you get an extra year in their contract of control over them, basically.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
So basically, it's just a known around the league that teams will like keep you in the minor leagues for an extra year, or like however long they need to get that extra year. But no one says
right?
it
Just so that gets you. Yeah.
But no one actually says it. And this dude, so there's 2 prospects. I might say this guy's name wrong. Jared Kelenic and Julio Rodriguez. And he basically gets up there and he's just like, yeah, these guys, people tell me they're ready for 2020 or 2021, but they won't see the field till 2022. I'll tell you might see, this is what he says. You might see my fat tummy out there in left field instead of these guys. I'm like, holy shit. The MLB union has to be loving this shit. Cause I don't know what the fuck this guy was thinking. And also Mariners star third baseman, Kyle Seager, one of the best players on the team. They're asking him about him, and he says, yeah, Kyle Seager, we're probably overpaying him a little bit, and we're definitely not picking up his team option next year. And then I'm just like,
I respect it honestly that he literally he's playing poker, whatever we were saying. He's playing blackjack with he's just showing his hand. He's showing it to everybody. He's like, guys, listen, this guy we're not keeping. This guy we might cut next year. His contract's too big. These two players are not going to see the field for a little while. He's just gonna maybe even he might even leak the playbook. He honestly might just like scan the playbook and just send it out. He's like, here guys, here's a heads up what we're gonna be running.
Yeah, and then Kyle Seager's wife ended up tweeting, so I guess we have to put our house up for sale now. But this is
oh shit.
This is, and then there's more. And then basically they ask him, I mentioned before about Julio Rodriguez, the guy who will not be making it to the majors for another year, unfortunately. He was just like, so they asked him about him. He says, but they asked him like how he looks as a player. And his response is, he's got a bold personality. His English is kind of shit though. He doesn't say that, but he's just like, his English is not the best. And I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about? And then I did a little research, Muffed Podcast, not usually doing research. Turns out Julio Rodriguez has his own show on the Mariners channel where he speaks English. Honestly, pretty well. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. And then it gets better. So they have I'm blanking on the picture's name.
Crazy. I mean, Aaron, I gotta, sorry, I cut you off one more time. But do you think maybe he's just doing this? Like, do you maybe this is all wrong? Like maybe he's saying like he can't speak English and he can't speak English. Maybe he's just bullshitting everything. It's like, we're gonna cut this guy and they're not gonna cut him. They're gonna keep him. They're gonna play those two guys. Like maybe that's just a strategy. Like you ever think about that?
I guess. But then what else? So basically, he also talks about this Japanese pitcher they have. I'm blanking on the name right now. My mistake. But they have him, and he basically says, hey, back in the day when we had Ichiro, what did he say? Oh, he was just like, yeah, I'm tired of paying the translator for these players.
Holy shit.
So he's like, yeah, we have to pay him $75,000 a year. I wish we could just get rid of him. And then at one point he was like, yeah, we got rid of Ichiro's translator at one point, and guess what? His English was a lot better after that. After we told him how much we were paying his translator, I was like, dude, okay, just honestly, they probably they probably know a little English, but they have the translator so they don't so they can communicate better. Like they know keywords. So you're just saying his English is better without the translator. It's because he has to speak English now because you fired the fucking translator, you dumbass.
Well, that's what he's saying. Is logically speaking, he's like, yeah, I'm paying this dude, and honestly, this is a win-win for everybody. I get to cut costs. He learns English, so honestly, I see I see it as a win-win for everybody.
So after this, this was all discovered. This was a super unknown thing. Apparently, it's this was just a bunch of old dudes in there, and it was just on YouTube with no views. And this one Mariners fan.
Oh, it's just an old whatever interview. This is just an old whatever leaked interview.
No, it was pretty recent actually, but then some Mariners
nobody saw it. Yeah,
some Mariners fan just found it when it had no views, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he posted on their subreddit, and he started spreading it around, and then it just took off, and now everyone's talking about it. And it's got to the point where this guy had to resign now.
Oh, he's gone. Oh,
yeah, he resigned, but he literally I swear to God, without being asked, the first thing he says, he just gets on. He's just like, "Yeah, we jacked up our parking prices, so we're able to." It's like, yeah, our payroll's low, and I'm proud of it. And I'm just like, okay, well, yeah.
So who's worse? The real question is, who's worse? Jack Easterby, the Texans guy. Have you seen his stand-up comedy? I sent you, I think, the link of him fucking doing stand-up comedy. It's awful. And he's like, yeah, Jesus crip walking on the. then I sent you that video. Who's worse? Jack Easterby doing that shit, and then justifying a DeAndre Hopkins trade, and then now doing all the shit that he's doing with Deshaun Watson, or this dude, whatever, fucking with the Mariners.
They're both bad in their own way. But I'd honestly say, that's tough.
It's a hard one. Honestly, I'm not gonna. Aaron, I think if I was a GM, let's say I'm the not even the GM. Let's say I'm the owner of the Knicks or something like that, or I'm just a team that just wants to tank every fucking year. Those are two guys I'm hired in 1,000% because they're making headlines every week. Jack Easterby, I'm gonna get him a deal with Netflix so that he makes a fucking comedy special with fucking Netflix. And he's just like, yeah, guys, you know why I traded DeAndre Hopkins? Yeah, fuck that guy. I crip walked all of his contract or whatever the fuck. Oh, man. I want Jack Easterby doing that shit. I want this dude fucking coming out and just be like, yeah, DeAndre Hopkins, we fucked up. We traded him away. We should have done that. David Johnson sucks. We messed up there. Deshaun Watson, probably, we're probably gonna trade him. Yeah, you know what? All these smoke screens are coming out with the 3 first-rounders. Guys, curb it. A second rounder, maybe a quarterback and a player. We're fine. We'll make the deal. You'll just come out. Exactly. All the leverage is just gone, dude. That's crazy.
It's tough because I don't know how long this guy's had his job, but Jack Easterby's done. How long has Jack Easterby been there?
I think recently. I think he's
so it's hard to tell. I feel the Mariners. I understand why they haven't made the playoffs in 18 years now because, but so he's gone. So good for Mariners fans. I also think this one idiot is honestly really good for the players union because there was no evidence of the service time thing happening because like the GMs would just be like, oh no, he's not ready. We have to keep him down there.
This dude just said it out in the open. Yeah.
And then just and the arbitrator's just like, okay, well, I mean, I don't know. So, but now that it's actually out there, was some idiot was dumb enough to actually go out there and say that's what they're doing. This is good for the players union, and it's good to see the inside of what's going on in some of these organizations because the A's, they have a really low play role. The Rockies are a team like this, but like the major market teams aren't doing stuff like this, but it's good to see like just shed some light on some of the shady business practices.
Well, now here's what I'm going to say. Here's my new theory, because I'm just going to stay woke on this. Do you think maybe there's a chance maybe he got paid off by the union or something, or maybe some of the players were just like, like this dude was already out of the office. Maybe they're going to fire him. And he's like, fuck it. You're going to fire me? I'm going to just expose everything. I'm just going to tell everyone
about it. That's the only thing that would make sense, because if you actually like watch, like there's like a condensed clip. If you actually watch it, there's no way that dude had any intention of keeping his job after that.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he was, maybe they told him like, hey man, next week we're going to fire you. Here's like, I'm just going to let you know about this. Like, just chill for the next week. And then, you're getting fired. Maybe. He's like, all right, fuck it. Let me just come out here. Yeah. We're going to trade this dude. We're going to trade this dude. This dude's getting cut. We're not picking up this guy's.
We're not bringing back the translators.
We're not bringing the translators. You guys want to see our playbook? I got that on hand. You want to see, maybe we already drafted a few of the players. You guys want to know what we're thinking about that?
The craziest thing, he's literally just like, these guys, they're ready. People telling me they're ready, but they're not seeing the fucking field for like 2 more years.
That's what I'm saying. I think dude, honestly, I'm starting to like this theory more and more. I'm starting to convince myself that maybe that he did this on purpose. It's a little bit of that. I was watching or was listening to blank my take podcast, and Big Cat, he had a whole theory about Cam Newton, how he thinks that that video of the kid who's like trash talking him.
Oh yeah,
he thinks that video is fake. He thinks that it's all fake. Ooh. And that because Cam Newton's always like super polarizing. Like there's always people that hate him. There's people who like really love him. And for like the first time like ever in the history of like Cam Newton, everybody was on his side. Like everyone's like, that kid's a douchebag. Like I watched that video and I was like, that kid's a douchebag. And then all of a sudden ESPN started listing, like these good things and whatever, like, Cam Newton's accomplished this and Cam Newton's done that. Like, dude, Cam Newton's never gotten this much love like in his career after getting, like there's a time to fabricate something. You pay off this kid, make him just seem like a complete turd, just like an asshole. And Cam Newton's like, now he's getting like literally all ESPN did, like whatever the last couple of days, he'll just be like, Cam Newton's an MVP, Cam Newton's whatever, like this many time Pro Bowler, Cam Newton's accomplished so much, whatever, so much respect for Cam Newton. And his whole career is usually he's been doubted and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, man.
It's a little interesting.
I'm staying woke. I think both of those. I'm calling out. That's my conspiracy theory.
Both being woke.
Yep. Right.
What's your final highlight of the week?
My final highlight. So, Aaron, this, I lost a bunch of money on. So, I mean, well, let's start from the beginning. Quarantine. I think everyone's sitting at home. Everyone's trying to get their get rich quick scheme. So, AMC and GameStop. I lost a bunch of money on that. I invested way too late into that. I've lost like $40 on that. I mean, not a bunch, but $40 is pretty significant still. So the new thing is, Aaron, have you heard of NBA Top Shop? Are you familiar with that? What that is?
I believe so. I've heard of that before, but I'm not like super.
It's the new so it's this new thing that came out. So it uses like cryptocurrency type thing, like the blockchain. So every single, it's pretty much you get to own gifts. It's just gifts of NBA moments, and it's like trading cards. But the thing is that nobody can replicate those gifts because like in the code, it's like issued to you. So like let's say I buy a GIF, like I can buy whatever
GIF. I thought you said
gift like GIF, like whatever, just like a video. It's like you can honestly find all these videos on fucking YouTube. It's just highlights. It's like Alex Caruso fucking dunking or some shit like that. And the thing is, so each pack costs like $9, and they sold out like super instantly. Right now, like the cheapest one I found was like $20. So Aaron, I need you to help me out here. I kind of want to get on this. I saw a Bismack Biyombo layup that was going for $19, and I thought that was pretty fucking good. Like I was gonna get Bismack Biyombo. I mean, let's just take a look at this. I was going to pull this up real quick, and we're just going to look around the market, maybe show the people, and then we're going to make a decision. Maybe we'll see something, and then maybe I'll just buy it right here on the spot live. Aaron, can you see this?
Yes, I can see it. I see.
Dude, all right, let's go. Let's look at De'Aaron Fox. I want it. Like I told you we're going to look at De'Aaron Fox. All right. So do you see this? This is what you own. You see that clip right there on the left of him he's going to make a layup, and that's $55.
Wow.
Yeah. So in the spirit of that, and that I'm kind of a sucker. I'm trying to get in on this. I got in on AMC a little bit too late, but I'm trying to get in. This is not super late, right? You didn't hear about this, Aaron. So like maybe, I'm still kind of getting on it. It's not super late. Yeah, go ahead.
So you would be able to sell these is for like more than you buy.
So the thing is, the packs all cost $9, but there's only like 5,000 or so of each pack. So like in total, there's like not that, like that's the reason why there's not that many cards out. So the thing is, like everybody who like actually bought it like originally off the regular price like made a shit ton of money just because like everything is going here. Like look at this, I just want to buy the cheapest, like $18 is the cheapest.
Jeez.
So I wanted to, oh, there's a Bismack Biyombo layup, Aaron. That's the one that I was really considering getting because a Bismack Biyombo, that's pretty funny. Maxi Kleba.
But are people going to want to buy a Bismack Biyombo layup in the future, though?
I mean, I'm gonna buy one, so and then for the rest of
my
my life, I'll always have a Bismack Biyombo. David and Waba do Cal Poly Legend. Maybe I get it that. David and Waba Dunk. Aaron, which one do you think I should be looking at? Like,
honestly, I'm between the Bismack Biyombo and maybe the Markel Fultz jump shot.
$24. That is a little bit steep there. I was trying to go for
You can get a nice little layup or maybe some David and Waba.
True.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's see. Troy Brown Jr. Block. That's $18. I guess people don't.
Dude, an Ish Smith assist is $18.
Do you want to see like there's one that's like $3,000? It's like Alex Caruso fucking block on James Harden. It's like $3,000. It's like crazy.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's the one I really want. All right, let's see. Mitchell Robinson dunk. That's $22. But I feel like that's not that crazy. All right, let's check out this David and Waba dunk. I'm very much interested in that.
All right, let's see it.
Oh shit. All right, Aaron, I like this. What do you think about David and Waba $22 dunk? I'm down for that.
Ooh, you might have to get it.
Let's look around. Okay, you want to look at? We're gonna look around some more, at some more of these.
Because the thing I'm failing to understand is you can just watch these on YouTube.
Well, yeah, free. But here's what I'm understanding. Well, because like technically, if you think about it, like any collectibles like that, like a baseball card is just pictures of baseball players. Like you can buy pictures online and shit like that.
If that's facts.
It's technically the same. No, it's technically the same thing. No, I get it. It's really stupid. It sounds stupid, but in the code, like it specifically will say like my whatever user account and everything like that. So it's like I own that. Whatever the legitimate version of that clip, whatever people can find it like bootleg versions of it, like you can make bootleg baseball cards, but like the legitimate version of it, I own whatever. So it is stupid. No, it's a very strange idea. Let's look up.
It seems to be working though.
Yeah. All right. Let's think of let's see.
Let's get some Juan Toscano Anderson. Let's see how much.
Juan is he on here? Oh, he's not on. Nope, I don't think so. I think James Wiseman is. Let's see James Wiseman real quick.
There he is. Get some James Wiseman. That'll be hot when he becomes a Hall of Famer.
$2,000 fucking dollars for one. Hot. I mean, do you want to check this out? Do you think it's worth $2,000? Let's just check out this highlight real quick.
Let's see it. That's not worth. I would not pay $2,000 for that.
I was gonna say that it might be $3,000 in my opinion.
Really?
I feel like that's a little undervalued. Let's do one for Lemire. Lemire likes Devin Booker. He just got on. He just got into the All-Star.
No, he likes Donovan Mitchell. Let's look at Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, let's look at Donovan Mitchell. Also an All-Star.
Yeah.
I'd buy that. Maybe for Lemire's birthday, $100. That's actually that seems kind of cheap. If $20 is for fucking a Bismack Biyombo, they're just saying Donovan Mitchell's. Let's just watch this jump shot, December 28th.
Wow,
damn, that's crazy. $100.
That's $100 material right there if I've ever seen it.
Dude, this is. I mean, now you understand why I'm so into this, man. All right, let's check out Devin Booker real quick. One time for Lemire. You want to look at? Let's just look at the super expensive one. This one right here, $50,000.
$50,000.
Oh, Devin Booker blocked. Who did he block there?
It was a foul.
Is that Rui Hachimura?
That's Rui Hachimura. Those arms. Yeah. You got arms there. So watching a Rui Hachimura, Devin Booker foul, Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, $50,000.
I mean, to be fair, my connection's a little laggy here, so I can't really tell if you fouled him or not. But so.
Oh, I mean, I don't think it was called a foul, right? All right, let's check this. Three-pointer out right here, $890. Oh, step back.
Oh,
okay, that's not bad.
On Paul George too. Look at that.
Yeah, playoff PP. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron, you want to do? Aaron, anyone? Let's see Marvin Bagley.
Oh. See these I wouldn't pay a cent for any of these.
Let's check this one out. Almost $1,200 for that. Oh,
no, come on. He's been going off recently. Oh, if that was on Luke, is that on Luka? Oh my God,
I think so. That might be on Luka.
It's sort of over. I am paying $1 million for that because Marvin Bagley.
Aaron, do you want that? Aaron,
I want this.
$1,200, man. You just been on me that. I got you.
Yeah. God.
You want to watch that one more time? Let's watch that one more time. Fuck it.
When I said I wouldn't pay a cent for that.
It's over two. It's over. Is that Maxi Kleba too? It's.
Yeah, he's just. It might be.
Oh no, it's Norman Powell. I think is that who that is?
He went to Stanford. Dwight Powell.
Or Dwight Powell. You're right. Dwight Powell and fucking.
Yeah. So Marvin Bagley, like I just shit on him a little bit, but he's been playing good recently.
Okay, let's see this $230 one. Maybe this one's better.
It's not going to be.
It's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Aaron, there we go. $230.
Dude, I'd buy that. It's him looking over Luka. I can sell that to some crazy Kings fan. Get some more money.
You don't think, Aaron? You're not the crazy Kings fan who'd get that.
I mean, I would be if I purchased that.
All right, let's see. So did I show you the Bismack Biyombo layup or not? Let's watch that. I don't
No,
think
I
have
haven't
showed you.
seen it.
Let's watch the Bismack Biyombo layup.
Is
was
this a
$19.
highlight? Is this a highlight because it's not something he does a lot? Just lay it
No,
up.
I don't know. Yeah, it's $19. Look at that. Look at that pass, and then
Good
Bismack
pass.
Biyombo with the layup.
Was that Malik Monk or that was Graham?
That's Graham, Devontae Graham, I think.
Yeah, Malik Monk has an EXO tattoo, so he's a legend. So.
Okay, Aaron. So we got to make the final verdict here. So we saw the David
think-
Nwaba dunk, and we saw the fucking Bismack Biyombo. I think there's one more that I was also interested in. Vica Zuvac. You want to check that out? We can
Yeah,
look
sure.
at that.
We'll look at some
Serge
Zubac.
Ibaka. Let's see.
Oh,
Who else?
Dwayne Bacon.
JaVale McGee. Oh, Dwayne Bacon. I like that. I like his name.
Let's look at some Dwayne Bacon. Oh,
Is that you think it's a $20 reverse the layup right there?
I mean, it's Dwayne Bacon,
Okay, Aaron. So the real question is now. I think I've narrowed it down. So I think you're in support of me buying one of those. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, I am.
The real question is Bismack Biyombo layup, Dwayne Bacon, or do I go for David Nwaba? Because David Nwaba is the one that honestly I'm leaning towards because that was kind of a cool one. $22. Let's check this one out.
I'd say that's the coolest highlight.
Look at this. Oh.
And then you can flip that to some crazy Rockets fan.
Yeah.
Except they probably wouldn't want James Harden in the video, but that's unfortunate. But hey, it is what it is.
Let's check this. I didn't show you this one. Alex Caruso. Let's just look at this one. This is $6,000 for an Alex Caruso highlight right here. This is the one. I think this is the one against. Oh no, this isn't. Let's see. Is this Alonzo Ball block? Yeah, this is Alonzo Ball. Yep, of course. Yep. Damn.
It's so weird seeing fans in the stands after all this time.
I think it's all from the last season. But from what I'm hearing is they might have just gotten the rights from like old games, so like you might see like fucking Michael Jordan highlights. So you can buy fucking Michael Jordan highlights, which that is pretty sick. I would get that.
I don't know. Those would be expensive as hell though.
Probably. Let's see.
I'm kind of leaning towards the David Nwaba. You got the Cal Poly connection there.
Yeah, that's true. What else? Mitchell Robinson, JaVale McGee, Markelle Fultz. Let's check out Markelle Fultz. That one was interesting too. That was the first one you saw.
Oh,
yeah, that's kind of lame to be honest.
Look at that. Yeah, but could you do that? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but
actually, who's that? Is that Raul Neto?
Is that Raul Neto?
Okay, never mind. You could probably do that, honestly.
I mean, somebody put the highest price, but at $200,000. So I mean,
every single one we clicked on was highest price $250,000 though, right?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I think just some people are just like, let me just put up whatever crazy price. Let's see if anyone would want to do that. Okay, so I think David Nwaba. I think we're coming to consensus that that's the
go for it, man. I think that's
okay. Fuck it. Let's get David Nwaba. I'm buying it right now on the spot.
Like
you don't know, man. If David Nwaba becomes just like the greatest player of all time, like he becomes like the next Jordan, that fucking card goes from $22 to like $22 million.
Thanks.
And it'll be always on here. The moment that Aaron, the moment you found out about NBA Top Shop, and in the moment I bought my first card.
Yeah.
So.
Never know. I mean, maybe that Bismack Biyombo layup will. I mean, he's kind of at the end of his career.
Dude, yeah. What if that Bismack Biyombo layup really just that's what haunts me. Like that was like like those people who like, oh, I could have bought Apple like 20 years ago and like I just didn't, and like now like I could have been like whatever a billionaire and I'm not. Like, what if that's my moment right there? That Bismack Biyombo
my dad
layup.
has the same thing. Him and his brother were gonna buy Google stock, but my dad talked his brother out of it.
Damn.
So I could have been.
Dude, what if that's us and Bismack Biyombo? Like, we're gonna like, and 20 years later, you're gonna be like, yeah, we were talking about Bismack Biyombo, but we just got David Nwaba instead.
I mean, I think David Nwaba's more upside because Bismack Biyombo's been in the league for already like 10 years, right? So
I think so too. I remember there was a few years that people thought like Bismack Biyombo could be kind of good, like when he was in the Raptors, right? I think that's when he was a little bit raw. Yeah. Okay, let's go into our next segment. Let's talk a little bit about football. Let's go back to football. Free agency is happening in 3 weeks. I didn't realize, dude. It's gonna be kind of like really fucking soon. Like the 1 year anniversary of COVID starting too. Like that's lockdown. Like that's gonna be
everything's gone by so quickly, man.
It has. It really has. Like this year or like this time last year, we were talking about like Tom Brady, and we were talking about, I mean, all sorts of fucking things, and it played out pretty fucking pretty good for Tom Brady. Not so good for 49ers fans, but with that being said, let's get into I want to talk about a few ones. JJ Watt, JJ Watt got cut. I was like, Aaron, where are you thinking? Where do you think he's going to go? Because there's been a lot of rumors. There's a Green Bay because he might, because he's got the Wisconsin connection. Obviously, there's Pittsburgh because his two brothers play there. The Bears because his wife plays in Chicago. I don't know where do you think he might go?
People are saying the Steelers. I've heard a lot. I don't really know. That would be crazy if all three Watts are on the same team though. But I'm gonna maybe, get a hot take in here. JJ Watt to the
Let's hear it.
Browns. How about that?
Ooh,
First
that is a hot take. I've heard that was Sir Yacht really likes that one. We've had Sir Yacht on the podcast before.
course.
He's a big fan of he's changed his name to Sir Watt for like the last few weeks because he wants fucking JJ Watt to come on. I think JJ Watt's actually going to go to the Rams. I think that's a hot take. I think that's a team right there that, that they pick up all sorts of veterans. And if JJ Watt, I think there's two routes that this could possibly go into. Either he just wants to go play with his, his brothers, and he's going to chill with them. Because I don't think Pittsburgh's really like, even if they get JJ Watt, like, are they winning the Super Bowl with him? I don't think so. And if he wants to win a Super Bowl, like, if he's really just going to like ring chase, I think, there's a lot of people saying like the Tampa Bay or some shit like that. And I don't know if he fits Tampa Bay that well. I think the Rams, he fits fucking amazing because I think at this point in his career, I'm not sure if he's really coming off the edge anymore because he doesn't have like the speed or anything. But I think him and Aaron Donald on the inside would be fucking crazy. Like, I think that would be the move. And they just got Matt Stafford. So, I mean, that team's on the up. So if you're trying to like ring chase and maybe get on a team that maybe would give you, a team friendly deal, maybe this is the place to go. I don't know. I think the Rams could be interesting. But yeah, I think
the Rams are going to be really good this year.
Dude, that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, that Matt Stafford move, that pissed me off at the time, but that's just such a fucking good move because it blocked out the Niners and it made the Rams just so much fucking better. Yeah, because it was always like, the Rams defense are good, but Jared Goff's going to be there. So, like, you're probably going to be fine. Jared Goff.
Yeah.
They got fucking rid of Jared Goff. So, yeah. Another one I got was Von Miller. There's a bunch of rumors that the team's not going to pick up his option and that he might be a free agent. But there's also a bunch of weird shit about him like being investigated by the police. So, like, there's really no, like, this could be a whole Antonio Brown situation if this actually like goes anywhere, like with the police and everything like that, or it could be just like a team could get him like for the cheap and they get a really solid fucking player. Because I don't think Von Miller's washed at all. He was just injured this year. Like, I think he'd still be like a top 5 edge rusher. So, Aaron, where do you think Von Miller's gonna go?
Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one because I'm gonna say right now, I don't think he goes back to Denver because of the allegations, and then 2, they seem like they don't want to like bring him back really.
I feel like at this point he might just want to like. I think he might be kind of ring chasing too. Like, I mean, he already has 1 ring, but I mean, I feel like at this point maybe the move is just to go to like a really good team, and like Denver's obviously not that yet.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him signing. I can see him honestly signing with maybe like some team that's sort of like a fringe like championship team. Like, honestly, maybe
I like the Browns. I like the Browns. I was gonna say.
Oh, well, you said the Browns.
Yeah,
we're just switching around. Honestly, the Browns, maybe the Rams.
So I was gonna say the Browns because he has a good connection with Myles Garrett. They both went to Texas A&M. So they had that whole video together when Myles Garrett was just getting drafted. Like, Von Miller came and like they were hanging out together on the campus and shit like that. So they got a little bit of connection. Plus, that'd be like 2 edge rushers right there, like Von Miller and Myles Garrett. That's fucking nasty. That's a fringe playoff team. Like, I feel like that's a team, or that's a fringe Super Bowl contender. That's already a playoff team. Yeah. They're gonna get Odell back. I mean, you don't know, maybe they're gonna trade him, but just let's say assuming they get Odell back and all that. I mean, this team's gonna be even better than they were last year, and they were pretty fucking damn good last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. The Rams could be interesting too. I think the Rams, it depends what they do with a few of their edge rushers, but yeah, that could also be like if you just want to ring chase. I feel like the Rams might be that team. Just you go there for the cheap, you do a 1-year contract, just fucking win a ring, and go on with your life and figure something else out.
It's crazy. I feel like the Rams are getting so far ahead of like everyone else in the NFC West all of a sudden. Just with that.
Well, it's also like I feel like LA teams always get that. Like the Lakers got the same shit. Like Gary Payton fucking went there when he was done with his career. Oh, yeah. Like all sorts of dudes just like when they're done with their career, they go to fucking LA. Or I guess Tom Brady just made it Florida, so I guess maybe Tampa Bay's the move as well now too. Maybe that's gonna be the free agency destination. Let's go on to the next one. I had one. So another rumor was that it came out that the Panthers might be willing to trade McCaffrey and Brian Burns for and just a few first rounders for Deshaun Watson. Do you think the Panthers would be do you think, first off, are they in on Deshaun Watson? Do you think they would be trading for him?
Yeah, I do think
they would do all that.
I do think they're in on Deshaun Watson because I've heard like lots of rumors that they're not sold on Teddy Bridgewater, and then Deshaun's one of the teams listed he's interested in going to is the Panthers. But I don't know if they trade Christian McCaffrey
and Brian Burns. Like, those are 2 good players. Like that, those are 2 solid.
I mean, I can kind of see Brian Burns just because I mean he's on the defensive side of the ball, and you want to have Deshaun maybe paired with someone, but both of them and 2 first-round picks.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe honestly, maybe one of them goes, but I feel like they'd want to keep Christian McCaffrey because I feel like that's a reason why Deshaun Watson would want to play in Carolina. And plus, Deshaun can veto the trade, right? Because he has a no trade clause.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's not happy with it, he can just be like, nah. But
I think you bring up a good point there. That I think people like everyone's been like with the 49ers, it's like Nick Bosa, and they're gonna have to trade away whatever Eric Armstead, and they're gonna have to trade away whatever this guy and this guy and this guy. I think you're right that Deshaun Watson with this no trade clause, it makes it so like he could totally be like, yo, like you're trading too much from like if I want to come to the 49ers, I want to come there because of their fucking defense. So I don't want fucking all these guys to be gone. Or if I'm going to the Panthers, I'm fucking gonna go there just because I want to play with Christian McCaffrey. I don't want fucking him gone. Like I think you're right there. That I think people saw what happened with Matt Stafford. They're like, damn, this trade's going to be just like that. And honestly, I feel like people might be surprised in the other way. Like, I feel like people got surprised by Matt Stafford, how it was like they gave up so much for him. I honestly think it might be the other way around for Deshaun Watson, where people might be surprised that they didn't give up enough, like, or as much as people thought they would.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, we want 4 first-round picks. I don't think anyone's going to trade 4 first-round picks for like Deshaun Watson. I mean,
think you're right. And I think the longer they wait, I think the less leverage they get. Like, the longer they wait. And the thing that's getting weird now is like I think that like it's starting to feel kind of like the Calvin Johnson situation in Detroit, where like Calvin Johnson wanted to get released and they wouldn't let him, so then he just retired. I mean, obviously Deshaun Watson's not going to fucking retire; he's way too fucking young to do that. But I feel like at one point Deshaun Watson might have to pull an AB, and he might just have to start like shit talking the team or something. Like I don't see what else he's got to do. Like how else can you make it more clear? Because he hasn't like really been outspoken about how he wants to get traded. He's just been like it's just rumors, and like he's confirmed that like, hey, I want to go. I want to go out. But and the Texans are just, from what it sounds like, they're like not adamant about trading him. Like they're like, we're not going to do it. We're not going to trade you or anything. So I mean, at one point would you have to just be like, yo, fuck the Texans? Just go on Twitter and just be like, yo, I fucking hate the Texans. Go Isaiah Wilson, be like, I'm not fucking playing for the Texans anymore. Like what else can this guy do? Because it seems like they're trying to just be like, hey, we're just not going to address this, and like hopefully you show up for camp and hopefully you play for a team. But I don't know what the fuck the Texans are doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say real quick, like this doesn't really have much to do with what we're talking about, but the Rams trade for Matthew Stafford, everyone's like, oh, they gave up so much. I think that was actually a pretty good trade for both sides because first round picks,
I think so too.
I think they're kind of overrated when it comes to trades. Obviously, you can get some really great people.
Dude, Les Snead would definitely agree with you. Yeah, the Rams don't fucking value the first round.
Nothing's guaranteed. The Bears picked the second overall pick with Trubisky, and we saw how that turned out. And the Niners picked AJ Jenkins in the first round. The
Seahawks literally every year. The Seahawks literally every year they pick like some like Jordan Brooks hasn't played. Rashad Penny barely plays. It's just like it is a crapshoot. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Isaiah Wilson was literally just the first round pick last year. It's just like there's true. No obviously those are extreme cases, but like there's no guarantee they can be good. So you're trading for someone is good.
And he's not that old. People make him out to be like he's super old, but he's
32,
not.
Right?
He's like 32. Like Jimmy Garoppolo isn't considered old, and Jimmy Garoppolo is like 29, 30. Like, I mean, he's not that much younger than fucking Matt Stafford, but it feels like when you talk about Jimmy Garoppolo, oh, this guy's still young. He still has a little bit of potential. Matt Stafford, oh, we know what he's going to get. He's old, whatever. The dude's not that old. Like, he could easily play for another 6, 7, 8 years. Like, yeah.
I mean, I just think people were like, oh my God, the Lions won the trade. I mean, they have Jared Goff as their starting quarterback now. I mean, like, not to shit on him like that, but like, I mean, I don't know if you're winning the trade in that situation. Also, they got 2 first round picks, but who's going to be the better team within the next 2 years?
Oh no, most definitely the Rams. But I also think it's a win for the Lions though, because just
it is. It's a great
because the Lions weren't going to win the Super Bowl anyway this year, so they were just like, fuck it, let's just play in the long term game. Let's get Jared Goff. Let's see if he's any decent, whatever. Yeah, get some draft picks. We get Jared Goff for a year or two. Fuck around with him. If he's any good, he's our quarterback. If not, then we get rid of him. No big deal. Right.
The only reason I was so aggressive with that is because I've seen so many people just be like, "Oh man, the Lions fleeced them," or like, "Oh, I don't like."
I agree. No,
I feel like it's a super good trade for both sides.
It is a really good trade, and I mean, like the thing is, they traded 2 first rounders away, and it's like 2 future ones, like not even this year, it's just 2 future ones, and then they also got rid of Jared Goff's contract. That's like another reason why like they had to fucking like because his contract was so fucking huge, like it's way bigger than Jimmy's or anything like that. So like it makes sense why they had to trade so much. Like it's not like they just traded. Oh, they didn't overtrade him. There was a bunch of reasons why they had to trade that much. I agree with you. So let's talk about this for a second. Deshaun Watson. It sounds like the Dolphins are one of the teams that people think. Do you think the Dolphins are like? Let's just go.
No, I don't think so. No, I think they gotta stick with Tua. I mean, like he's played like 8 games. Like he's a rookie. It's a pandemic year. It's hard to learn an offense.
No, I agree with you. But if the opportunity does present itself, and let's say the trade value isn't crazy, like you don't think it's that crazy. I mean, the defense is there. The Dolphins defense is a playoff caliber, like Super Bowl caliber. I would even say defense. Like you could probably win it. Like if you have a good offense around them. And I mean, the problem is just they don't have that many really good receivers or anything like that, and their offensive line isn't very good either. So like, I'm not sure if Deshaun Watson instantly fixes that team and makes him like a Super Bowl contender right away. But yeah, I agree with you. I think probably most likely they're gonna stick it out with Tua. But it is weird that you're hearing these rumors that it probably means that they're like not super committed to him or they weren't super happy with his performance.
which is weird because they tried to tank their whole team for him.
They did it, but then during the season also they were really weird about how like they'd play him and then he'd play a little bit of ass and they'd put Fitzpatrick back in and then they put Tua back in and then Fitzpatrick would go back in. Like they just kept flip flopping.
I mean, he's a rookie. It's a really hard situation. Obviously, Justin Herbert was able to do fine, but I mean, it's just hard to learn offense. Even Tom Brady was having trouble learning the Buccaneers offense, and think about he's been in the league for 20 years. So
no, I agree with you. I don't think I feel like people are writing Tua off as a bust, and like he's literally like barely played any games.
I don't know. I just feel like they're just so quick to just just turn on people. Peyton Manning's a bust if we just look at his first season. Like
that's true. I mean, it's all the guys. Like you look at Dan Marino's like first year. It's like all those guys. Like they all had like really bad years, and then they turn out to be Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Yeah, you just gotta wait. And also, if the Niners aren't willing to get rid of Jimmy G for Deshaun, I feel like the Dolphins are going to be like way less willing to get rid of Tua because they just picked.
Well, the Dolphins have a bunch of picks. That's the thing. I think the argument that people are saying.
Yeah, the Dolphins have the Texans first round pick right now.
They do, so and they have like a shit ton of first rounders. Yeah, they have a shit ton of first rounders for like this year and next year. So like if any team has like the actual like amount of draft picks to trade, like they could trade away four first rounders, and it wouldn't be that crazy for them because that would only be like 2 years worth of first rounders. Like the Niners, if they did 4, it would be 4 years worth because they only have one every year.
If that does happen, I think Tua's a Josh Rosen. If that does happen, because I feel like he's going to go to the Texans. He's going to go to the Texans. Pass around. And then he's going to go to the Texans, and they're in a terrible situation right now, and he's just not going to look good at all. And then it's just going to go downhill for him. So I hope that doesn't happen. But you do make a good point. I feel like the Dolphins would be a super good team. They have the draft capital.
That's the one team I can think of that like they can only trade away draft picks. Like if they wanted to do the first round picks without any players attached, that could be the team that like would be able to do. The only team that could actually do that, really.
It's a good point, but the Niners don't seem to want to move away from Jimmy G, and if with that logic, if we're using John Lynch logic, I don't see the Dolphins would move on from Tua. But that's two totally different situations.
That's true, and I mean, the one dude's much younger than the other, right? The one dude literally just got drafted a year ago, and the other dude's been around for a while. I'll talk about I think another option. So we said the Dolphins, and then the Jets is some. I think the Jets honestly could be a little bit of an option. I think, but I don't think the Jets really want to do that. Like I feel like the vibe that I'm getting from the Jets, they're trying to rebuild a little bit, and I don't think going all in for Deshaun Watson makes a whole lot of sense. Just if you're doing a rebuild, right? So I'm
really surprised. I keep hearing the Jets name involved. Like if he goes to the Jets, I'll be very surprised. Honestly,
I would too. Yeah, because they don't have a whole lot to trade. I mean, they have the number 2 pick, which is, I mean, that's pretty valuable. But other than that, like they have no players that like you really want or anything like that. The Washington football team is another one that you hear. I don't think that's one. I feel like even if he like, let's say the trade got like through, it would be like an Antonio Brown type of thing where like he got sent to the Bills and he's like, I'm not playing there. Like I don't think Deshaun Watson would want to go to the Washington football team necessarily. But that would be kind of cool. Terry McLaurin and Deshaun Watson would be a fucking sick combination.
That would be cool. I mean, honestly, if Deshaun Watson goes to the football team, I feel like they're a contender, honestly.
Well, but they'd have to trade people away because I mean, that's really they'd be the type of things. So, like, would they have to trade Chase Young away? Like that's the case.
That's a great point because I was just thinking about just put him on the team, like just release him and Madden.
Oh, for sure, yeah, that would be they would be a really good team. I think the Washington football team are like. I like honestly, I like what the Colts did because I think I always said the Colts were like a quarterback and maybe like an edge rusher away from now. I feel like Carson Wentz is in a really good situation now with the Colts, and now fucking the Washington football team could do something similar. And to be honest, I don't know why, but I kind of get the feeling that Jameis might be on the Washington football team if like he's not the starting quarterback for the Saints. I don't know. I can kind of see that being the case, or they just draft a guy that could be also like Mac Jones could be a guy there that could make sense. And then the last one's the 49ers. That one could be
I think that's dead at this point. I don't think that's happening. So? Deshaun didn't name the 49ers one team he wants to go to. John Lynch says Jimmy's definitely going to be a starting quarterback in 2021.
Deshaun Watson's quarterback coach. That's the first thing that he said. Like the first place he's like, I really want him to go to fucking Kyle Shanahan's system. That's a place that he would thrive. It seems like the people around Deshaun Watson want him to go to fucking Kyle Shanahan. That would be the first thing. And the other thing is John Lynch, the fact that like everyone's taking his word like so literally, like I don't think John Lynch, we saw him, the DeForest Buckner quote, whatever that he has, like literally a week before he got traded, where he's like, DeForest, we want him like to be a Niner for a long time. There's also another quote where they have of Joe Staley where they ask him like, where there's a guy like, is Joe Staley retiring? He's like, oh, as far as I know, he's not retiring. And literally the next week they fucking trade for Trent Williams and he fucking retires.
Very good point.
So like, I'm not necessarily as convinced as like everybody is that like, oh, John Lynch said it. It's not happening. Sorry guys, Jimmy's running it back.
I mean, I think it's just me not wanting to get my hopes up. But
I'm not either. I don't want to get my hopes up. I think the most realistic option is we keep Jimmy and we draft the first round quarterback. That would be like the most realistic option. And that's an option I'm okay with, technically speaking. Like I'm cool with Jimmy starting up the year and then whatever, having a quarterback there and then hopefully at one point. Because I think there's a lot of Niners fans who are kind of delusional where they think like, this year could be a Super Bowl year. I don't think that's a Super Bowl year. I mean, we don't have the D line that we had in 2019. Like, I mean, I don't think Javon Kinlaw is. Everyone thought he's gonna be a plug and play DeForest Buckner. He's definitely not that. Like, not yet, at least. Nick Bosa is gonna be back, but Nick Bosa. We saw his production when D Ford was on the field. He was so much better with D Ford than he was without D Ford. I mean, he was still really fucking good without D Ford. But just having Kinlaw and Kinlaw, Armstead, like those guys are decent, and then you got Nick Bosa. It's just not as elite as it was whatever fucking when it was Bosa, D Ford, or the Buckner and Armstead. Like that was just such an elite D line. So I don't think you're gonna get that. And then the other thing is the secondary is gonna be so fucked. Like right, Sherman's probably gone.
Yeah.
K1 Williams might be gone as well. So like we literally have no corners. Like Emmanuel Mosley and Akello Witherspoon could be like our corners. And then if Jason Verrett gets re-signed, that could be our corners. Like which I'm not very confident about. And just like our offensive line's not very decent. So like I don't know, like I feel like the rookie route was probably the best route. I like the cutting Jimmy idea just because I'm scared that Trent Williams might go. Like I'm scared that because everyone's saying that Trent Williams might want like $20 million, and the Niners might not be able to afford that. And
that would be such a waste of a trade though, to just get him for this 1 year, then have him leave when we literally didn't even make the playoffs.
It would really fucking suck, especially because he's a top 3 offensive tackle right now in the league, and we just got him for third and a fifth. That's a fucking bargain. That would really suck. So I would, in that scenario, I would totally cut Jimmy just because I don't think this year is the Super Bowl year. So I'm totally comfortable with it being kind of like a May year and just having a rookie quarterback come in, or just like have somebody off free agency maybe come in, and just using that money from Jimmy's contract to pay Trent Williams, fucking pay Nick Bosa because he might need a new contract soon. Fred Warner needs a contract for sure this year, and then Jason Verrett or whatever, like Bud Dupree's a name I'm hearing. Maybe we sign him as an edge rusher to replace D Ford. Could be kind of cool. But yeah, let's get into the last one. Juju Smith-Schuster, Corvette. Let's talk about him real quick. Do you think he's staying with the Steelers? That's an interesting one. Like 2 years ago, I think if you ask most people, they're gonna say he's an up and coming star in the league. He's gonna be like one of the top receivers soon enough. And then now it's like he's a meme. Yeah, he's just a TikToker.
He's not a bad receiver. He's a solid.
He's not
receiver.
by any means. It's just like the vibe around him now is just like, oh, he's just a TikToker. He doesn't really care about football. He's not very good at football. That type of vibe.
I mean, he is good at football. I mean, people are just.
I agree.
I mean, people just like he used to be like loved universally around the league. Then he started dancing.
2 years ago.
And everyone turned on him so quick. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest.
Everyone loved him over AB. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Like honestly, I don't give a shit if he's dancing on logos. Honestly, that doesn't bother me. Like I honestly, it's kind of funny. But
so I agree with you as well. So where do you think he's going though? Do you think Pittsburgh is like fuck it? Yeah. Do you think Pittsburgh is gonna go fuck it? We can deal with the memes and shit like that. Let's resign this dude. Or did they say because Pittsburgh's got receivers? They got Chase Claypool. They got Deontay Johnson. They're kind of set of receivers. Like they if they really wanted to get rid of Juju, or they just didn't want to pay him the money, they could totally do that. They'd probably be fine. What do you think's gonna happen with Juju?
Juju, he wants to stay in Pittsburgh.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, he literally balled out in the wild card game. That's his last taste. That's their last.
He franchise tagged that, or not franchise that. He copyrighted fucking franchise that. He copyrighted Litzberg. That's what he had.
He's literally like a 14-year-old white kid stuck in like a pro athlete's body. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, that's. Do you know his name is John Smith? Like that. His legal name was John Smith.
Is it really?
Yep, it's John Smith, and then I think it's something like his stepfather's last name is like Schuster, so he like hyphenated because his mom hyphenated it, and then his nickname is Juju, but his like actual like legal name whatever at birth was John Smith. That's just most generic white name you can possibly get.
Well, shout out to John Smith.
Yeah, Juju Smith. I'm going to throw out two teams, and I feel like people have already said this. Washington football team won because I think Terry McLaurin needs somebody opposing, like someone on the other side, because every team just fucking double guards him. It's like I feel bad for him. And the other one's the Jets. Like, we were saying the Jets need to rebuild. The Jets, I think, would be an interesting one.
That's a good one. I mean, I've heard the Raiders a lot. I can honestly I agree with you. I think he's going to the football team if he leaves Pittsburgh. I've heard the Raiders a lot. I don't know if he goes to the Raiders. I mean, they did
the Raiders could be interesting. Yeah, the Ravens as well. I think the Ravens are in for a receiver.
I know this will never happen, but my personal wish is that he goes to the Niners, but that's not happening.
I don't think so. Yeah. That would be cool though, because I feel like the Niners, if Kendrick Bourne leaves, could be kind of needing a slot receiver. Could be.
I feel like that's like my fever dream take, because it's because my friend's a big Niner, like a crazy like diehard like football football Niner fan, and he hates Juju, and I think that'd be so funny if he goes to the Niners and then he has to root for him. I'd be
down, to be honest. For the right price, I'd be down. It's just the thing, we're so strapped for cash. If we cut Jimmy, I'm totally down. Honestly, especially if Juju just wants like a 1 year deal. Like, let's say he just wants hey, I want people to respect my name a little bit. Let me just go 1 year, fucking ball out in the team. It could be kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean that's what I want. But realistically, I think he goes football team. honestly, people keep saying the Raiders, but like I honestly think maybe the Raiders. The Jets. I don't know if he'd want to sign with the Jets, but that could be a place. What else?
Well, the Jets is if he wants to be like a number one receiver.
Yeah,
But I
that's
feel like, to
true.
be honest, I think like that whole role that he had with AB was the X receiver, and then he's kind of like the Y receiver. He's like the number 2 guy there.
Who's the number two
That
in
worked
Seattle
perfectly
right
for
now?
him.
Who's the number 2 in Seattle?
Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so I don't think that he would work in
It's
Seattle.
been a while since I've looked over football teams, so I'm kind of blanking.
I thought about that. I was gonna say David Moore, but no, it's Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, Tyler Lockett. Yeah, he's definitely not.
I mean, I think Washington fits super well because you have Terry McLaurin would be playing that Antonio Brown role, and they're kind of similar players too, like with this,
Yeah, I mean, I think
running and stuff like that.
That's a very good point.
And then you would have fucking Juju on the other side, and like they both could be like 1,000-yard receivers easily there. You just get a quarterback.
I agree, 100%.
Okay. I mean, that's all football we can talk about, I guess, right? That's for now at least. Let's get into our next segment. We got Varun back on. 2 weeks now, back to back. Varun's coming back. We're gonna do a quick mock draft. Let's get into it. All right, we're joined by Varun again. Varun back again, man. It's
hello.
Varun from
Is this the first back-to-back guest? I think
back-to-back guest. Yeah, first time. Varun from the Bad. Check him out. Link will be in bio. Check out his Instagram, right? Varun, a new episode, right? First episode's coming out this week. When is it?
Yeah, very soon. We're supposed to be recording another one on like Saturday. Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. But yeah, so we're gonna do, last segment. We're gonna, ending off the episode today. We're gonna do an all-star team mock draft. The all-star team just got revealed like a few days ago, and just today we learned that Devin Booker is now, in for Anthony Davis.
That's disappointment, man. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, I never liked AD anyways for this year, but Devin Booker shouldn't have been it.
Yeah, no. It was so funny to clown Lemeter because Donovan Mitchell was in and Devin Booker wasn't, and then they put in Devin Booker as a pity. They put him in as a pity, whatever consolation.
Yeah, same shit happened last year too. No, same shit happened last year with Dame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Devin Booker. I like Dame a little bit.
No.
Should have been De'Aaron Fox. Should have been De'Aaron Fox.
And everything.
Just gonna say, right, Aaron?
Should
have been De'Aaron Fox. Should have been. Okay, so of course, I will not be fucking Team LeBron. That's disgusting. Get that name out of my mouth. It just feels gross to even say it.
Well, thank you, Aaron. The GOAT. Yeah.
We will be, team, their GOAT. I don't know, GOAT Ant. I don't know. It doesn't work that well. GOAT Kevin.
Kevin Endurance, because we play all 4 quarters. That's the best thing I could think of.
Yeah, it doesn't work, and he does a load management too, so that's not really the best, the best look. But yeah, Aaron and I will be doing Kevin Durant. We're gonna be mock drafting for him, and Varun will be doing it for Team LeBron. And we're just gonna go, who we think that guy was gonna pick in there, and right, there's always bias, there's always teammates involved in that decision. But yeah, you're just gonna walk through each pick. So Varun, you're gonna be on the clock first because LeBron got the most votes because he rigged it, right? So LeBron got the most votes, so he starts it off. So Varun, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're lagging out already. Varun, you're back now.
All right. Hold up. Yeah. Give me a second.
You got the first pick. You're LeBron. First pick.
I'm gonna lag out for like a little bit right now.
Oh, okay.
Wait. I'm gonna lag out for a little bit right now. Hang on. I'm just gonna change my Wi-Fi.
Sounds good.
I'm trying to find a list of the 2020 All-Stars.
I mean, I have it. I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, Varun, we can see you. Wait, now you're frozen for us.
Oh.
Nope.
There we
you're
go.
Frozen. Oh, you're back.
There we go. Sorry, I had to change my Wi-Fi.
All right, let's do this again. Varun, you're gonna start us
I'm
off.
on the clock, right?
You're on the clock. Your team LeBron. LeBron obviously rigged it. He got the most votes, so like technically starts off first. But stay woke out here, right, Aaron? There's a whole theme of this whole episode, right? We're looking out. Not real. Yeah, go ahead. Varun, you're on the clock. Who's your first pick? I mean, this is the first one. I mean, this one, you should have already had planned out, right? Like, this was a.
Hey!
You can't steal. We can't steal your pick. That's the first one.
I'm gonna go with my boy Bradley Beal.
Ooh,
that's wow. So what's the logic behind that? You want to tell us? Well, why do you think LeBron would take Bradley Beal?
I was thinking between LeBron and Luka, but then if they're gonna be both starters,
you mean between? Oh, okay. You mean between Luka and Beal, right? Or who are you talking about?
Oh, so I said Luka and Beal. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I feel like LeBron and Bradley Beal would communicate better because LeBron is a playmaker and Bradley Beal is a natural scorer. So like that type of relationship can work out really, really well if they can.
Okay.
Ideally, theoretically speaking.
Well, that starts us off with a surprise because I didn't think that was gonna happen. So Aaron, this is where it gets tough. I think between Giannis and Steph, that's really Giannis, Steph Curry, Kawhi, or Kyrie, I feel like Kyrie could be the move just because he's our teammate. You know, we're Kevin Durant right now. Our teammate is Kyrie Irving.
So we have to pick like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, we got to pick like Kevin Durant, right? We got to be in his shoes. I know last year Giannis picked Chris Middleton really high, but I don't think he picked Steph Curry with his first pick. So, you know, I feel like Kevin Durant, him and Curry did play before. Curry could be the first
Is there some bad blood there, though? That's what I'm thinking.
There could be. I know him and Draymond have some bad blood, but I don't know about Curry specifically. Giannis is the safe pick because I don't think him and Giannis have any beef. So I think
I'd say we go Giannis. I'd say we go Giannis here. I feel like it makes sense. They'll just.
So I think we go Giannis. We hope that Kyrie's on the board at pick 3. I think that's right.
Exactly.
That's what we're going with. And LeBron's not picking Kyrie. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah,
so we're gonna go with.
I don't know, man. Pick. I mean, if you pick Giannis, right? Are you really gonna pick James Harden? Because there's definitely some bad blood there.
I mean, I don't know about that. I know. Well, here's the thing.
Come on, man. Really?
Aaron, if we think about this, as Kevin Durant, we know that LeBron's not going to pick Curry or Kyrie. So I think, honestly, we can just wait off on those guys. I think you're right. We wait off on those guys.
I mean, Curry.
They got something for sure.
Yeah, they got something.
We're starting off. Pick number 2. Aaron and I are taking Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. LeBron's back. All right,
man, it's tough.
All right, well, talk us through. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking between Luka and Jokic because I know Kawhi is not really best buds with LeBron.
I mean, I don't think Steph and LeBron are like that bad. I don't think.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like that's definitely something I could
go. I mean, go ahead. Yeah. I mean, I hope Steph fucking hates his guts.
I don't think so, man.
That's my.
Definitely not Kyrie.
And you keep cutting out there, man.
My bad.
All right, Varun. I mean, so what do you think about right now, Varun? Talk us through. So you were saying Kawhi, and you were saying.
I'm thinking Steph because he's a scorer. But then again, we already have Bradley Beal, so I don't want there to be a redundancy. But
it's an all-star game. Just score like 200 points. It's fine.
That's true. That is true. We could also go with Jokic. I mean, the man is.
So Varun, who are you going with? We're putting you on the clock now. Man, Varun, you're taking this way too seriously, man. This is.
No, man, I got to make a good choice. I can't regret this.
His time's over now. I say we get 2 back-to-back picks.
Whoa!
All right, Varun. Yeah, you got to make it.
Okay. I got it. Here's my pick. Yeah. It's gonna be Luka.
Luka Doncic. Okay.
We have a guaranteed W now.
I like this. So, Aaron, I think Kyrie for sure he's not taking. That's the thing. I think we take Steph right now. That makes sense. It's Steph or Joel Embiid. That's really who I'm thinking. What do you think?
Me personally, I would go Steph here, but
I think Kevin Durant would too. You don't think? I don't think they have beef. You think they got?
Sure. Fuck it.
I think him and Draymond right told him like, hey, we don't need you. But Steph was always like, hey man, they're buds, and I feel like they were dapping each other up after the Nets Warriors game. I feel like
let's go Steph.
Plus Giannis and Steph are good buds too. So like you just have a good team, a trio of just friends. I'm cool with that. We're taking Steph Curry.
So far we have 3 out of my 4 top NBA players. Just want that to be known from the lineup. So,
dude, Team Kevin Durant so far. I'm very happy with our selections.
Who's your pick?
Steph Curry. And we're gonna hope that. So as Kevin Durant right now, we're gonna hope that Curry and Giannis talk a little bit. And then when Giannis is like, "Hey man, I want to leave Milwaukee," Curry's like, "Hey, Bob Myers is on the phone, man. No worries, man. In a week you'll be here." All right, Varun,
okay. Yeah, I picked Jokic.
Okay, that's a quick one. Varun, what's your thought process for that? What do you say, Jokic?
I mean, at this point, we need a center. So he's just a really solid center, very high scoring person, obviously. But then again, I think he's the best out of the options that LeBron would go for. Because I'm not too sure how Embiid and LeBron interact, but I know that LeBron and Nikola or Jokic get together.
Should be cool. Well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Aaron. Here's my thought process. I think we just wait until Kyrie. We get Kyrie with the last pick.
I say we dare him to take Kyrie. We just ruin.
Yeah, we just keep leaving him on the board, and if he doesn't take him, we'll just take him in the last pick. I agree with that. So really between Joel Embiid, between Embiid or Kawhi. I think so too. But the only problem is maybe
we already have Kevin Durant and Giannis. Let's get Joel.
I think so too. Yeah, I like that. Joel Embiid. We're gonna, Varun got, LeBron just got Nikola Jokic. We're gonna fucking counter him with Joel Embiid.
There you go.
Okay, sure. As a counter to KD, I suppose I'll take Kawhi.
Oh man, okay. I mean that works.
It wasn't really that hard,
So we try to bait him. Yeah, we try to bait him with Kyrie. We're taking we got to take Kyrie. That's the only one on the board now.
Yeah.
Kyrie. So okay, so let's run down the starters real quick. Starters for us. We got Steph. I guess Kyrie would be point guard. We got Steph as shooting guard. We got Kevin Durant playing small forward. Giannis will play power forward, and then we got Joel Embiid at center. And then Varun, Varun's got Doncic at point guard. Right, Bradley Beal at shooting guard. LeBron at small forward, and then you have Kawhi at power forward, maybe interchangeable, and then Jokic would be your center. Those are. I mean, obviously it's an all-star game. It's probably two good teams, but so now let's go to reserves. So since Aaron and I we went second, we now go first for the reserves. Aaron, what are you thinking about here? So let me look over this list right now. I think a dude who Kevin Durant could totally take, James Harden, obviously. That's probably the guy.
Okay.
That's probably the guy.
But then are we gonna have Giannis and Harden play together though? I mean,
there we go. That's what I wanted to know.
I mean, I don't know if they hate each other that much. I feel like
they do.
No,
Giannis,
they do.
Giannis, remember when Giannis didn't pick last year? Giannis literally didn't pick James Harden.
That's true.
I want someone who was gonna pass the ball. So
that is true. He did. I do remember that. Yeah.
But I don't think Kevin Durant would care. I feel like he should be like, "Fuck it, you guys are on the same team now." So.
And it feels like right. That's a teammate, right? He already took Kyrie. Exactly. You got to take his.
Or you can just put them in different rotations.
I mean, he is a reserve, right? He is a reserve. I mean, let's look at some other options, Aaron. Some other options. Let me just list them out. Jason Tatum could be maybe a guy we could look at.
Yeah.
I don't see there's any connection necessarily, but that could be just interesting. Zion. I don't know if you want to take it. That's kind of early for Zion. I feel like that's way too early.
Let's go James Harden. I feel like that's.
I think so. We're overcomplicating. I think we go with James Harden.
Yeah.
James Harden. That is who we're taking.
Okay.
All right, Varun.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm definitely not taking. No.
I mean, we'll run us down. Yeah. What are you thinking, Varun? Talk us through this.
I don't know. I'm thinking. This is too high for Dame, right? Great player, but too high. Too high for Donovan. Well, not really. I mean, it's true. I'm thinking CP3, Jason.
CP3, that's CP3 is LeBron's dude.
Right.
Ben Simmons is LeBron's dude as well. Ben Simmons would be a guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with
Paul George is there as well.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with the crap. Who's it thinking? Chris Paul. There you go.
Ooh. Chris Paul.
I'm gonna go with Chris Paul.
Let's take Dame. Let's take Dame. I want Dame.
Okay, well, let's talk this through real quick because I like Dame as well. Dame is a guy who I thought about maybe even last round. Dame, I think, is a good pick. I think Jason Tatum is not bad either. I feel like they could be kind of cool. Yeah, but we got Harden. Let's see who else. Paul George could be the only other one. Yeah, I think Dame. Fuck it, let's go Dame. Let's make
Oakland.
Kevin Durant likes to rap. Damian Lillard likes to rap. I feel like it works out. Yeah.
And Dame, Lillard, and Harden, we're just gonna outscore them. That's. I think our bench is.
I mean, we got Steph and Dame. I mean, we got the two probably the best shooters right now. So like,
exactly. Look at that.
What are you gonna do? All right, Varun, you're back on the board.
Yeah, I'll take Donovan Mitchell.
Yes, great pick. Great pick. Honestly, a better pick than Devin Booker. If you do that.
easily,
100%.
All right, Aaron. So we're back. I feel like we gotta get big because we went with Harden and we went with Dame. We got all guards. I think we gotta go big. Vucevic is one dude we can go for the Magic, but I mean that could be a little bit early for him. Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert is there. Zion could be kind of interesting if we're trying to just go for fun. Zion could be.
I kind of want to go with the Stifle Tower. I think that's what I'm feeling right now.
So, you're going to Gobert? Is that who you want? Or
that's what I want right now. What do you think?
I think it's between Gobert and Vucevic. So Gobert brings defense, but we're playing is an all-star game, right? Who gives a fuck about defense, right? Vucevic does shoot threes. Could be the move.
So you swayed me there. That was a good point. Who gives a fuck about defense? It's the all-star game.
Yeah.
All right, based on that logic, I go Vucevic. So
I think so. Yeah, let's do that. All right, Nikola Vucevic. All right, Varun.
All right, I'll go for Zion because my man Zion is just pretty high score.
High school, whatever highlight reel guys. LeBron and Zion. Okay.
But we've seen Zion shoot some threes, and again, Zion is part of the new generation where it's the game is really gravitated towards taking threes. Like we see every position taking threes. Like,
here's another Varun. You're not thinking about this. I don't think Zion is signed to clutch yet. So I mean, if LeBron needs to pitch him, that's a guy to pitch.
Hey man, there's other clutch players.
If you want a new superstar, for a clutch, with Rich Paul or whatever, fuck yeah, maybe.
Wait, he's with Zion's with Rich Paul? Really?
No, he isn't. No, Clutch Sports is with Rich Paul. That's Rich Paul's agency.
No. I thought Zion was part of that.
I don't think is he. I don't know. I don't think he is.
I don't know enough about agents to chime in.
I don't either. I just know that they all
Yeah, I
rigged
don't
it, and I can complain about LeBron rigs everything, that ADs, whatever.
Oh come on!
is
See,
sign of
you don't
clutch.
know anything, but yet you spout this crap.
I know Anthony Davis is sign of
Oh
clutch.
my! Get out of here!
You know
Get
who else?
outta here.
Montrezl Harrell was signed with clutch too, so that's tampering. You know, they're
Wait,
just gonna
Varun,
point
are
that
you a
out there.
Lakers fan? Are you a Lakers fan, Varun?
I'm more of a
He's not
Suns
gonna
fan,
say it.
yeah.
No, he is. He is. He is. A Lakers
Oh well, yeah, I am, but it's mostly because of Braun.
You're a bronzexual. Varun, you're an open bronzexual.
Okay, whoa! Wait. I understand that. Okay, I'm not a bronzexual because there are some
Okay,
bad
Varun,
things about Braun.
listen. There's no shaming. We don't kink shame. I'm a patsexual. I'm open about that. I've always said that I love Patrick Mahomes. I'm a patsexual. Open. Lemir's a Jimmy sexual. Open about it.
Okay, that's unhealthy. That's unhealthy right there.
That is unhealthy. That is But I would honestly argue bronzexual. Oof, that's a crazy one to have, Varun. Would you?
Screw you, man.
So you took offense to that? So are you a bronzexual then?
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm not
You
saying
say
anything.
you
I'm not
do,
saying
but-
anything.
In my opinion.
Okay, all right. So we're on the board
Next
now, right?
pick.
We're on the board now. Varun just
Yeah, that's right.
fucking run the timeout. So I think Jason
hell did
Tatum
you
could be. I like Jason Tatum. We just picked Vucevic, right? I think Jason Tatum would be kind of cool.
No, but who did Varun pick?
Oh,
I
he
picked
picked Zion. He picked
Okay,
Zion.
I forgot a whole bronze sexual debate.
Yeah. I mean, Jason Tatum's available.
No.
Paul George is available as well. That's a guy. Zach LaVine is available. Or
Okay,
we just say we say
Tatum or-
fucking and we cuck Varun and we just take Rudy Gobert. We could totally do that as well.
So he doesn't get any sense.
Actually, I'm not sure if you can do that. I think every team needs a position. So fuck it. We'll be fair. I think
I'm between Paul George and Jason Tatum.
I'm with you as well.
I think we
We
go.
don't have Kawhi. Kawhi is right with he's with Team LeBron.
I'd say we go Paul George.
Yeah,
Just-
fuck it. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Paul George. I like that.
Oh, but
But
he does have two first names though.
that is a big mistake.
That's the only thing swaying it the other way.
That is true. And we haven't taken anybody. Yeah, I'm trying to look down the list right now.
Thinking like KD out here, huh?
Does
We
Tatum
didn't-
count as
we
a
didn't
first
take-
name though? Does Tatum count as a first name?
I think you could maybe have a Tatum. I'm trying to
we
think.
have
Of,
to
do I
go
know
Rudy.
anybody
I've
famous?
never
have to
heard
go
of the
Rudy.
first name.
You might have to go Rudy then. You know, replacing
Come on, Gobert is a very famous French first name. Come on, listen, it's honestly.
All right, let's go Paul George. Paul George.
Yeah, Paul George it is.
Two first names, all right.
I was gonna say, yeah, Rudy Gobert is the John Smith of France. Go ahead, Vern.
Oh man. This one's tough, man. But you guys
is
took
getting
Vucevic, right?
No, yeah, we did take
Yeah.
Vucevic. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm thinking between Tatum, Brown.
What
who
about
else is
Ben
left?
Simmons? That's another clutch sports right there. That's
LeBron's
LeBron's cult.
I don't know, man. See, I personally don't like Ben Simmons a bit. Like I
Well, I mean,
actually
well,
advocate
listen,
that he should
Vern,
be replaced.
listen, you're in the shoes of LeBron James here.
Mhm.
Right.
You got to be drafting from the perspective of LeBron James.
I know. But I know LeBron fucks with Tatum. So
Go ahead. All right. I mean, it's your decision. You're LeBron right now. Rune, how does it feel to be LeBron? Do you feel the steroids rushing through your veins?
I feel the 4 championships, man.
Through you in a Mickey Mouse ring. But
4.
All right, Varun. I mean, talk us through this. Yeah, what are you thinking? So you said Jason Tatum. You said Ben Simmons. Maybe you got to narrow it down, man.
Or Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna go for Jason Tatum because
That's probably gonna be our next pick. Yeah.
another high scorer.
Okay. All right, Aaron. I think this might be our toughest pick right now. So we're between Ben Simmons. Do we cuck LeBron? I don't think we cuck LeBron. I feel like Kevin Durant's gonna be nice, and he's gonna let Ben Simmons go to LeBron, right? Julius Randle could be a dude we could take, but he's like kind of, I don't know. LeBron did ship him out of LA, right? He did trade him away.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
yeah.
that could be the move just to. But we might want to just say, hey, let's see what happens. We put Julius Randle in the fucking Lake or with LeBron, and let's just see what the fuck. Like maybe they blow up at each other. Maybe like it fucks up teammate chemistry.
Exactly. I say we wait.
Nah, man.
So Devin Booker is a guy there. Zach LaVine, Rudy Gobert, who we were considering last time, or Jaylen Brown. I think we go.
Who do we have on our bench? We already have Harden and Dame, right?
Harden, Dame. We took Vucevic for the size.
I say
And
Jaylen
then-
Brown, honestly.
Fuck it, yeah. He took Jason Tatum. We're gonna take the other Boston. Yeah, other Boston forward, Jaylen Brown.
And you guys took Paul George, right? So okay.
Yep, we just yeah.
Mhm. Man.
Varun, so you got Levine, you got
Yeah.
Gobert,
Right.
you got Devin Booker,
Mhm.
you got Simmons, and you got Julius Randle.
I'm gonna go with Gobert because I just need a
The
another
Stifle Tower.
Okay.
Mhm.
Rudy Gobert. All right, Aaron. Oh man, Zach
Do
Levine.
we have our
Devin Booker.
5 bench players already?
No, we still need to take a few more, right? Because Booker,
No. I mean,
Levine.
like, do we have?
Oh,
Like,
who
a
do we have?
starting
Do you want me to list?
bench player?
I can tell you who we have so far. So Jaylen Brown is who we just took. Paul George we took before that. We took Vucevic, Tatum, and then Dame and Harden. So we have Harden, Damian Lillard, point guards, Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Paul George, and Vucevic. So we got 6 bench players so far.
Okay, so who's left?
Booker, Levine, Randall, and Simmons. Now Devin Booker is the guy who we could look at. LeBron probably got him into the All-Star game. If we really thought we're thinking about it. He's the one who tweeted out like, "Oh, Devin Booker should be in," whatever, and then literally like the next day
we
they
got Devin
put
Booker.
him in.
Honestly,
I think so.
I feel like he's the best player there.
I think so as well. And we were going with the vibe of shooting. We got Harden, we got Lillard, we got Steph. Fuck it, let's get Devin Booker. Yeah. Devin Booker.
Okay.
All right, Varun.
All right, I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons because I think the other two are still new to the whole. I mean, they are new to the whole All-Star game.
I mean, Varun is your guy, right? It's your guy. LeBron's dude.
Right, of course. So that's another thing for sure. So I'm gonna go with Ben Simmons.
Okay, so and I think we got too many guards. So Levine is probably the better guy out because right now it's Levine and Julius Randle. I think Levine's better than Julius Randle.
We need a power forward. So
we need some size. I think so as well. I think Julius Randle's a move. What do you think?
Yeah,
do it. Julius Randle.
And that leaves me with Zach Levine. I would have honestly gone with with Julius Randle, but
you can't.
Ben Simmons is you got it. Ben Simmons is your guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's run this down real quick. So Aaron and I. So we got Steph we got Kyrie at point guard, Steph Curry at shooting guard, Kevin Durant at small forward, Giannis at power forward, and Joel Embiid at center. And then we got on our bench we got Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, Paul George, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Julius Randle, Nikola Vucevic, and yeah, that's it. There we go. Those are our guys. I'm cool with that. That's not bad. I mean, we're just shooting. We're just gonna be fucking shooting a lot. We don't have a whole lot of defense. I mean, a little bit of defense here and there, but fuck it.
Do we have the DPOY? We have the defensive player of the year in Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That is true. Yeah, we do, and a 2-time MVP.
Yeah, we also have Kevin Durant.
Steph Curry, another 2-time MVP.
They have a guy with a Mickey Mouse ring.
That is true.
Hey,
no respect there. Varun, do you want to list out for your team as well?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I also got a DPOY.
Okay.
So y'all can't stack that up. So starting off with LeBron, we have LeBron, Jokic, Kawhi, my boy Luka, Bradley Beal. Dude, Bradley Beal is on my fantasy team, and it's just been great. But that's something.
That's else. LeBron, dude, or that's Lemeter. Just confuse Lemeter and LeBron.
I haven't been able to
take her there. That's literally Lemeter.
I haven't been able to check a Lemeter fantasy in a while.
It's because Lemeter had if Lemeter was on today, that would have been right there. That would have been a take because that's a comment Lemeter would make.
Wait, why isn't he here? Is he taking a midterm or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, he's looking at Devin Booker highlights on YouTube right now.
Yeah, he actually, he saw that there were Devin Booker gone into the All-Star game, and he's just jerking off. He's edging, honestly. The past 3 hours, he's just been edging. Yeah, he's waiting all. He's gonna edge all the way.
Why is Lemeter a Suns fan? It makes sense if I'm a Suns fan because I'm actually going to Arizona.
He's edging himself until whatever March 7th, and then he's gonna bust the fattest nut when Devin Booker finally makes his first shot as an All-Star.
Lemeter's a Suns fan because he didn't watch basketball and he watched the bubble and they went 8-0 and he decided to be a Suns.
And he decided that Devin Booker can kind of shoot, so wow, Kobe Bryant can kind of shoot. Wow, they're the same player.
Oh my god! So he wears his shoes and everything.
He does wear shoes as well. Yeah, real original. Donovan Mitchell has his own shoes. Devin Booker has to wear Kobe's. It really shows you who's a prominent player in the NBA and who's just kind of random. Varun. I mean, this was fun. I mean, we're gonna see if this is gonna match up anyway. We did our mock draft last year for the NFL draft, and we were right. And we were right for like the first 6 or 7 picks, and then we were
right for like first not even 4, and then
up to Herbert. I think up to Herbert we were right. I think
then we didn't get a single one right the rest of the way. So, pretty rough.
So, I mean, let's see. Maybe this could be better. Maybe we'll more accurately predict this one, but probably not. But Varun, thanks so much for coming on, man. This was fun.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for having me.
For sure. No, yeah, everyone, make sure to check it out. Yeah, Badger and the Devil. Varun, first episode's coming out soon, right? You said stay tuned. Mm-hmm. Coming out soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Varun's recording a lot of shit, man. It's gonna be good. Yeah, make sure to check it out. His links will be all in the bio. And that being said, I mean, this episode we talked about a lot. We talked about did our highlights of the week. I bought David Nwaba highlight. I'm a proud owner of David Nwaba highlight right now. We talked about some NFL free agency. Varun has no clue what we're talking about.
I have no
We
idea what that
we
is.
did our mock draft, and yeah, I mean, what else can you ask for in an episode? See you guys next week. Been the Muffed Podcast. Peace.